Hello, this is Prince Will, OP Global Consult. I trust you have a beautiful day. It's lovely over here. A few days ago, I talked about sharing some tips with respect to surviving, or should I say, succeeding abroad. Many of us want to travel. We want to leave our current destination to another destination. For those of us who like to travel for different purposes or just want to travel, you want to relocate abroad from where you are to another country. There are things you need to know, there are things you need to put in your mind, work towards if you really want to succeed abroad. There are lots of complaints from different persons about how a country is difficult, how a country is hard. Yeah, truly, the comparison between countries exists, yes. However, most people are unable to make it in a country because of their own faults. Yeah, they are unable to get information or act on information available for them. Definitely, Canada is better than many countries. US is better than many countries. Germany is better than many countries. Australia is better than many countries. However, in any country you find yourself, you're already in that country. So why not just make best use of your time in that country? So let's just dive in straight into why I'm making this video. It's tips for succeeding abroad in 2024 or in other years to come. Now that you are abroad, through whatever visa you came into that country, either student visa, work visa, tourist visa, whatever visa that brought you into that country, you are already there. So let's discuss from my personal experience and from the experiences of other persons how you can succeed abroad. I will try to make this video as short as possible because of our time. Number one, learn about the cost of living in a country. Learn about the cost of living in a country. If you're moving to Australia, you're moving to Canada, you're going to Kuwait, you're going to Vietnam, you're going to Kenya, Rwanda, Nigeria, Germany, learn the cost of living in that country. Learn about their health care, learn about their transportation. Know places and time to buy groceries and other essential needs at cheaper prices. Quality but cheaper prices. There are some places you get to buy certain things at cheaper prices. Learn and find out those places and the time those things are for sale, rather than spend your money buying something of $50 where you can get that same thing at that same quality for maybe $20. That is a waste of resources, especially for somebody who is a new immigrant in a country. Know when to get transportation at cheaper cost. Learn the kind of transportation that is cheap in that country so you don't end up blowing your money unnecessarily in paying for high transportation or for comforts. You need to be as economical as possible if you're coming to a country new. Otherwise, you will go broke, very broke, and your plans and goals in that country may not be achieved due to your negligence. Number two, if the country of destination speaks a different language from the language you know, try to learn how to speak that language of that country as quick as possible. If you're moving to countries like Poland, Czech Republic, Lithuania, we have work visa packages for these countries anyways. For Poland, Czech Republic, Lithuania, we have factory workers, we have truck drivers, mechanic, electricians, we have for packagers, we have different jobs in Poland, Lithuania, and Czech Republic. So you can reach out to us for these work packages separately. Back to our discussion. Poland has their own language. Czech Republic has, Lithuania has, some other countries also have their own languages. So if you are in these countries and they don't speak the language you are used to, try to learn their language as quick as possible. It helps you in gaining ground, making a lot of successes in that country. Number three is network with the local community. Don't isolate yourself from the indigenes, the citizens of that country. Network with them so they get to know who you are, they get to know your skills, they get to know the services you render. If you are skilled in forklift, crane operation, rope access, you're skilled in hair braiding, you are skilled in plumbing work, you are skilled as a legal practitioner, you are skilled in medicine, you are skilled as a travel consultant, whatever thing you are skilled in, let people around you know. And the only way you can let them know is by networking. How do you network? You can network in bars, in restaurants, in clubs, in events and places where people hang out, really. Get to network with people in that local community. The indigents or citizens must know who you are so as to protect your interest. You can't isolate yourself from the citizens of a country if you really want to make it in that country. Number four, if you have cultural association of your tribe or community represented in that country. For example, I'm Igbo, and Igbos always have associations from their town, community, villages in almost all countries. So if you are like in UK and you're an Igbo person, or you are Yoruba, or you're Hausa, or you are even from Rwanda, you're from Kenya, find associations of your people in that new country where you are. Belong to that association, make yourself visible, let them know the skills and services you can offer. You never can tell who may take a liking for you and need your skill. But if you're not part of this association of your people in a new country, how do they get to know you? How do you grow, really? You don't need to isolate yourself if you want to make progress in a new country. All right. And number five is join a church. I'm a Christian, so I would say a church. Join a church or any religious organization. If you're Muslim, whatever it is you belong to, join a church or a mosque or Buddhist temple in the new country where you find yourself in. Don't stay alone. There are, beyond worshiping God in a church, beyond praying to Allah in a mosque, beyond going to the Buddhist temple to pray to Buddha, there are benefits in participating in a religious organization. Job openings come out, you never can tell. So many job openings that people reserve for members of their religious organization. Some people even prefer to employ members of their religious organization that come from another country. So try to join this. Let them know what you are capable of doing. Let them know your skills. Let them see your value. Number six is, if you are not married, okay, fall in love with a citizen of that country here. Fall in love with a citizen of that country, or with a foreigner that already has his or her papers in that country. Now, I'm not telling you to sell yourself in the name of getting papers. No, I'm only letting you know, if you have options between a citizen or a foreigner that has papers or a strong stay in that country and somebody who doesn't have papers or not a citizen, choose somebody who is a citizen of that country, because they will open you up to opportunities. You get to even have your own papers eventually. Well, that is the benefit of marrying, right? So be strategic while you are falling in love in a new country. Don't just flirt around in a country you're new in. Don't just waste your time dating senselessly. Be strategic with whatever romantic relationship you find yourself in, because you have to plan ahead. You will be having kids. You need to think about your kids. You need to think about your family. You need to think about yourself, and also bring something to the table. All right, while you're falling in love with a citizen or somebody who has papers, also have value, also bring something to the table. It makes both parties benefit at the end of the day. Number seven, learn new skills, update the skills you have. If you're traveling to Qatar, you're traveling to Kuwait, you're traveling to the UK, you're traveling to US, Canada, Poland, Czech Republic, Lithuania, whatever country you are going to, learn new skills, update the skills you already have. Most countries, if not all countries, they prefer certifications and licenses that are issued from their own country by their own government or issuing authority. So learn new skills and update the skills that you have. What else would I say? Beyond all these things, have value, have value, know what you stand for. Let people know that you're a person of integrity. Let people know that you have something to offer. Even while you are drinking, while you are catching fun with people, always let them know that you are different. If you are from a country where there is this prejudice about your country, let people know through you that not everyone in your country is bad, just like there is no good people all over the world from a particular country. There are always bad and always good persons from every country. So be a good representation of your country wherever you are. Be a good Nigerian I'm a Nigerian. Be a good Nigerian where you are. Be a good Rwandese wherever you are. Be a good Kenyan. Be a good South African wherever you are. And have a lovely day.